Had trouble in the locker room. Trouble right now. Because of the unbelievable performance, not just one team, but two teams out there. On a hot day, sun beating down the whole time, the weight of the state on all their shoulders. And our football team overcame unbelievable adversity. You don't turn the ball over 3 times to 1, twice inside your 10. Miss 2 field goals against a football program like Iowa and win too many times. Unless you have the resolve of the young men that I coach.
Paul, talk about skill. I mean, another fourth quarter comeback and then does it in overtime this time too. Just talk about the strides he's making at quarterback and the big plays he's making for you guys.
It's what we saw when we recruited him. I was talking to Jack and Cheryl yesterday in the offices. And we were talking recruiting philosophy. We were talking about the challenges of Iowa State. We were talking about finding the football players. When you turn the film on, guys make plays. Still Jansen makes plays. He made plays as a junior college player that we recruited. He's making plays for the Iowa State Cyclones right now. Timing. Some guys rise up in the spotlights with rights, and he certainly has in 2 football games. But it's not him alone. That offensive line just battered their tails off. Completely exhausted football team. And there was a number of receivers that kept on coming up with plays. You know, James White stepped up big, but still Chance, the quarterback, as he usually is, at the forefront of it. And he, when the game was on the line, he played pretty spectacular game.
Paul, each of the last 2 years you've had one big signature win, the Texas win, the Nebraska win, but this one you finally got at home in front of the home fans. How much does that mean to be able to win a game like this before in front of your home fans?
I hope that means there's another one out there on the road then. You know, it's second largest crowd I think I heard announced. I mean, the last 2 weeks we had 2 of the top 5 crowds in the history of Iowa State football. That kind of support is important to our kids because of how hard they work year-round. And to have the Cyclone Nation show up and to give them that victory, the opportunity to share with it on the field with our kids and have their hands on that trophy and bring it back home to Ames. Yeah, it's a joy I don't know if you can describe.
What about that pitch play to White? What were you kind of, so what was you or Tom seeing that made that work really on that side?
They were bringing some pressure there at the end. They had some success bringing the pressure. You know, we had to check out of a play. Tom ran a quarterback power earlier in the game, earlier than the overtime there, and they jumped into a man pressure right at the very end, and the play got stuffed. And he had the same play call, and they jumped in to a similar pressure defense. And I knew it got squashed before, so we got the timeout. Mistake, we took the timeout, we regrouped, saw the things that this offense allows you to see at the line of scrimmage and try to get in a successful play with execution, and that's what we did. We were getting on the perimeter, got guys blocking. I thought our receivers did just a fantastic job of blocking downfield today, and James finished it off.
Paul, was there a camera rolling in post-game speech?
There probably was. It was probably a downer for the kids. I couldn't go there. There were too many things that were emotionally packed into this game to go there. So if I would have tried to do that for them, it would have been a mess. Especially when you're looking at 100-some kids and half of them are balling because of what they just gave up for you. So I'm sure a camera was rolling, but it's not going to be any YouTube fantasy. I can promise you that.